Hey guys, been a while, not too long, but happy to be back on the airwaves. A little housekeeping. I'm smoking kind of an older Peterson 606 with a fishtail. It's got a little bit of a slender shank, a little bit more thinner than kind of my army mount ones, but I love the rustication, and you guys know I love a 606, so this is definitely my oldest 606. I think most of the rest of the ones I own, if not all of them, are ones I purchased new. So this is my one estate pipe. They're not producing anything like this currently, so I was happy to pick it up. Getting ready to do another chapter of my series on my great-great-grandfather's memoir, The American Civil War. So look for that to post probably a week after this video. Looking forward to digging into that, seeing where we end up after the next chapter or two. Yeah, life updates. I think I'd shared on the channel a while back. We got some chickens. They've all done well. Originally we got 8. One of them, when they were a juvenile, got picked off by a hawk, so we were down to 7, and 2 of the 7 turned out to be roosters. And one of them the alpha was the one that matured first, and so, but he was actually pretty decent, looks after everybody. The other one was just mean. He'd attack me, he'd attack the kids, and he was a little bit savage with the hens, if you know what I mean. So I took care of him today. I didn't do it personally. I have processed chickens before, but there's a lot of setup involved, and it just didn't make sense for one, and I definitely needed to get rid of him. So there's a place actually 10 minutes from where I work. I think it's owned by a Muslim guy, so I don't think they do pigs, but you can bring in anything else, and for a nominal fee they'll butcher them for you and process them. So that's what I did. I went to work today with a dog crate with a chicken in it, and they took care of him for me. And nobody could see it was in a black bag, but I put a black bag with a processed chicken in the refrigerator at work, so I felt a little strange. But anyways, no more problem. We did pick up a few more chicks. They're downstairs in not an incubator. Sorry, the moths are going nuts tonight. Which is the heat lamp or whatever. So it's fun. We enjoy, we've got good relationship with our neighbors, and so they like eggs. So it's nice to kind of distribute eggs throughout the neighborhood. Everybody likes eggs, especially with the prices these days. I'm not saying that it financially makes sense to keep chickens, but if you enjoy keeping chickens, you know, the eggs are nice. So, and the prices right now are insane. So, anyways, everybody appreciates the eggs, and we have friends over. It's like, hey, take a carton of eggs. And so that's been fun. It's actually been difficult to get chicks recently. They sell out within 15 minutes, so you really got to get a heads up or just get lucky. And we happen to have a friend who stopped by a local feed place when they had just got them in. He's like, hey, you want some more chicks? And he said, yeah. So this time we got some different varieties. We got ones that lay blue eggs and green eggs. The inside isn't any different, they're just eggs, but it's kind of fun. You go in, bring in a basket full of variety of different eggs. Right now, pretty much all our chickens are brown egg layers, varying degrees. Some are light brown, some are dark brown. So we'll have some blue and some green eggs now, and then just for kicks, I guess, he got us a different one. I think it's a Polish hen, so it gets all these feathers around its head. It looks really funny, but I think that's a white egg layer, so we'll have the full spectrum. So that's kind of cool. you know, spring is sprung here in Texas just about, so we've started planting the garden, so that's been nice. Some of the plants I bought from a local nursery, but most of them we planted from seed. So those are kind of, some things are coming up, some things aren't. We put everything in pots and like little pots before we plant them in the ground, and so it looks like the cucumbers are coming up, and some zucchini and some tomatoes. I have not had good luck with eggplants, so those have not come up. But from the nursery, I got some. They didn't have much, but I got some spinach, some chard, red and yellow, and yeah, just a few things. And then the other thing is we planted some fruit trees this year, so that's new to us, so that'll be fun. I'm hoping they do well. I put some good soil in there, dug some good holes, put some good soil in there, and I've got some T-posts around them with chicken wire to hopefully keep the deer out. I'm talking, so I'm not keeping my pipe lit. I don't think I mentioned, I'm smoking the only Burley blend that makes my rotation, and that is McBaron Golden Extra. I like this one. So I planted, I guess originally my wife came home from Costco, of all places, with 2 trees. One peach and 1 pear. And then you kind of read, and it's like, yeah, some varieties can self-pollinate, but most of them do better in pairs. Joke not intended. So we got a second pear tree and a second peach tree. So even if they don't self-propagate, they all do better. Or even if they do self-propagate, they all do better with a second tree next to them. You'll get a better yield. So we started with 2 and we ended up with 4. So the soil around here is really rocky, so that took me a day just to like dig all the holes and get them planted and whatnot. So but it's nice. It's nice coming home to fruit trees and gardens. So that's been really nice. I don't know about all the varieties. I think we got a harvester peach tree. I picked that up from a local nursery. And then the Costco one my wife got was like a July Prince, something like that. And then the pears, she got a Moon Glow pear. And then I picked up a Kefir pear. I don't know the varieties all that well, but it's fun to have. Like I said, it's fun to just come home and there's chickens in we've got a fenced in like 60 by 60 enclosure, so sometimes we let them free roam, but I got tired of going to extract my chickens from my neighbor's yard. They're cool about it, but it got old. They got more than enough space to run around and scratch and what have you. So it's nice to have those. We also got a puppy, one of these double doodles. So it's like, its father is a golden doodle and its mother is a labradoodle, and so it's a double doodle. But the nice thing, I guess, is it doesn't shed, and hopefully it has the kind of characteristics of a Labrador or a golden retriever. So we'll see. The kids, that was more for the kids. We have a dog, but she's kind of a one-person dog. She's a very small 5-pound terrier, so wasn't quite what the kids want. Something they can chase after them and fetch and all that kind of stuff. So this will be my last dog. But anyways, we're going through the potty training process. That's always fun. If you guys have any tips, let me know. But so that's fun. I think that's the big news now. Yeah, anyways, Steve and I, Smoking Cardboard, are doing a trade. I have not mailed out your package yet. I'll probably do that tomorrow. the post office isn't open before I go into work, and it's closed after I come home, so it just kind of didn't work out. But tomorrow I'm working from home, so I can run over to the post office at some point. So look for that package sometime next week. Yeah, I think I'm gonna finish the night with something I haven't smoked in a while. This is a C&D blend, Star of the East. So I typically smoke, oh no, I can't think of it, Quiet Nights. That's probably my favorite. But I'm looking for something just slightly more basic. And I thought Star of the East would be a nice way to cap off the evening. So anyway, I think that's it for me. Nothing else comes to mind at the moment. But yeah, doing well. Hope you guys are too. And look for the next segment in my series on the American Civil War and my great-great-grandfather's memoir. Talk to you guys soon.